What's good, campers? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are here to bring you a review of man like Kingpin, aka Mr. Barled, aka Mr. Big Belly Man. Now, I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys his signature ability and what his abilities are, and while I just talk a bit about the character. So obviously it's on screen now, so you guys can read the information for yourselves. But yeah, when I first heard about Kingpin coming to the contest, I wasn't really too keen, because I feel like it's a bit of a hit and miss with the way Kabam designed the players. You know, sometimes they can get it spot on, sometimes not so great, and they can like really depower a champion, with Carnage being a perfect example of that. So I kind of wasn't really too sure how they were going to do Kingpin. Now, after seeing Kingpin and fighting against him and using him, I feel like... by the way, I haven't mentioned, this is my boy Wazm's account. So Wazm's actually pulled Kingpin and used his Awakening Gem on him, and got him up to level 20 using signature stones. So I mean, after you know, seeing him in action and fighting against him and whatnot, I feel like he's not really that great for an offensive champion, in my opinion. He doesn't really have that much to offer to make you feel like, yeah, like, you know, I have to use Kingpin in my attack for Alliance Wars, Alliance Quest, or for normal questing. Now, when it comes to Alliance War defense, now that's a different story. Now, obviously, unfortunately, with the way that Alliance Wars is at the moment, it's a bit unfortunate, because it seems like if more than one person pulls a Kingpin, you're not going to be able to bring him to your Alliance Wars defense, because of obviously the defender diversity, and obviously you don't want too much people bringing the same defender in. So yeah, it's it's a bit of a rubbish time to go for feature champions at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna throw some gameplay footage, but yeah, I'm gonna talk a bit deeper as to why I think that Kingpin would make quite a good Alliance War defender. Now, one of Kingpin's abilities is to have the ability to convert a debuff into a rage. So, which basically means that if you're fighting against Kingpin and you're trying to parry him, or you're trying to make him bleed, or you're trying to poison him, or anything that's gonna cause a debuff on him, he's gonna have a 50% chance to shrug that off. So I've gone through and done a little bit of tests, and you know, I've tried to kind of get hit a couple of times as well during the fight, to kind of see how often that would actually trigger. Hello, baby. Yeah, to actually try and see how much it would trigger. Now, another thing is, once you actually convert, and I think if you get up to 6 rages, so as you can see there, so the stun shrugged off straight away and it's converted to a to a rage. Now, if you get 6 rages, and it goes into overpower. I think it's called overpower, but if you can get 6 rages and it goes into overpower, all his special attacks become I think it grants him, I think all his special attacks become unblockable. Now, that is something perfect that you actually want for your Alliance War defender. Do you know what I mean? Imagine fighting against a guy, yeah, who obviously, when you're fighting, if he's not on a stun immune node, which I wouldn't recommend putting him on, you're gonna be trying to parry him all the time, and he's gonna have a very good chance of shrugging that off. Now, if he shrugs that off and he gets to, say if you parry him 10 times in a match and half of those parries get converted into rages straight away, you're gonna get him to 6 rages, and you're gonna get him to that point where he's overpowered, and then you're gonna be making his specials unblockable. That is going to be a pain for you, because his first special is easily avoided. I mean, it won't be too much of a pain if you're using a power champ against him, a power control champ, sorry, against him, or if you're just baiting out the level 1 special. But during the early parts of fighting against Kingpin, when you're not really familiar with his moveset and whatnot, you know, people that have Kingpin can take advantage of this by putting him in their Alliance Wars defense. because it's gonna pop up as a surprise. People are gonna try and fight him like they normally do, and it's gonna create a bit of a problem, because if you fight him like you normally do, you're not gonna take into consideration things like, you know, don't parry him too much, or, you know, try and fight him like you would fight a stun immune champion. If you heavily just maybe try and evade and use champions like Vision maybe on him, where you're not going to apply any debuffs, but you are going to be trying your hardest to obviously just do as much damage as you possibly can over the course of the fight, that is probably going to be the best solution to fighting against Kingpin. I feel like if you're fighting with any champion that's going to cause him to bleed, that's going to cause him to parry, that's going to cause him to have weakness or power lock or anything like that that's going to put a debuff on him, it is going to unfortunately have a 50% chance to work in Kingpin's favor, which is then in effect going to make it more of a problem for you. So if you want to have the best fight against Kingpin, what I would suggest is trying to fight him like a stun immune champion, and trying to use a champion against him that isn't gonna apply a lot of debuffs against him. If you are someone that has Kingpin and you're gonna be putting him in your alliance ward defense, or you're an officer that is handling someone that has placed the Kingpin, I would definitely try and put him on one of the nodes with Limber on it, so that obviously he can still get stunned, but he has a chance to shrug it off, and the stuns obviously reduce over time. I think he is gonna benefit quite a lot from being on a node like that. But yeah, man, I definitely don't put him on a stun immune node, because you want them stuns to come in for obviously the chance to convert it into a rage. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for the Kingpin review, man. If you guys have got Kingpin, I hope you guys obviously enjoy using him, or if you have used him and you put him in your defense, let us know in the comments below how he has been in your alliance ward defense, and if he's got any kills. But until then, man, it's been your boy Killer Beezy, e.n.t Game to Entertain. I hope you guys enjoyed the Kingpin review. If you guys want to see any other reviews about any specific champions, let me know in the comments below. But until then, peace.